Hello everyone, Cesar here with more Dragon Quest VII. As you can see, we're still here in Greenthumb Gardens. Well, if you can see that, you can see that. There you go, there's the map. We're in Greenthumb Gardens, the town's still there. We've got a little bit of story left to go through here. I'm just waiting to see if my stream is going to start. Right now it's kind of just doing its own thing, which I'm not too happy about. I don't know if it went online or not. There it goes, okay. Hello. So yes, here we are. Hello, Intrigue. So last night I did some leveling. We got rough to Master Thief, so I rolled the dice, sent out a tweet letting everybody know that I changed his job. He's now mage. This will be interesting, but we'll figure it out and get it along as we go. Jeez Louise! What are you thinking, barging into me like that? That hurt! I can't finish fast enough far as I'm concerned. Unless y'all got yourself a dang good reason, you better quit hanging around here. Go on, scram, will you? Get! Sasha looks down at the ground. There's a small bottle filled with purple liquid with a strange powder floating in it. Well look, a dubious concoction. Hello, silly. How's it going? I beg your pardon, but we're in the middle of something important here. I hate to ask, but would you mind leaving us alone for a spell? I start streaming, then my phone starts going off. And it's Domino's. Cesar shows the dubious concoction to chamomile. I'll be. That ain't the little old bottle Miss Kayan always keeps on with her. And look at this purple goo floating around inside there. This could be the proof I need. Can I borrow it for a little while? Thank you kindly. Now I'm gonna find out just exactly what this is. So I ain't sure this is such a good idea. Don't you think you'd be better off staying in bed? Oh wait, that was the little girl. Oh, hogwash. Only tastes good old home cooking is fresh out of the pot. Boy, I can't hardly wait. Sir, I ain't no need to be pushed. Miss Kayan's food ain't going no place. Miss Kayan just done chased me out of the kitchen. Said she needs some privacy to add her special secret blend of spices or some such. So that old piece of string finally done snapped, huh? It had to be today, didn't it? Well, it don't matter none. If I did lose the bottle, I got no shortage of my special ingredient. Don't you know you should never interrupt the chef when she's fixing a meal? Go on, get! I'm just about to add a special final ingredient, and I don't need no prying eyes to steal my secret recipe. Alrighty then, that's the parade of delicious dishes underway. I can hardly wait to see what old Kayan's wrestled up for me today. Sure you can. Because of Amazon Prime. I just can't for the life of me figure out who'd want to do something like that. Never mind the whys just now. Let's just talk about the hows. You need to tell me what's in the bottle. Well, it's poison, alright. The kind where just a little every day wouldn't be enough to kill a body, but it would keep him good and sick. And once enough of it done built up inside you, there's only one way it would end. I knew it. So this is what's been keeping old Master Lion in bed. Thank you kindly, Mr. Herbie. I'm much obliged for all you've done. Now I gotta go. I'll explain everything later. Boy, howdy, that girl don't ever sit still. One minute she's happy as all heck about her sick doggy getting better. Next she's bringing me tiny little bottles of purple stuff and asking me to see if there's poison inside. You know something? I think this pooch is finally on the mend. Took him a few tries to heave up everything he had in his guts, but he got there in the end. Them antidote herbs done fixed old Ginger right up, which means he surely must have been poisoned, don't it? Alright. Jeez Louise, did you all never learn that it's bad manners to trust anyone when they're eating? This food just ain't gonna taste right with y'all staring at it. Go on, get. No, ain't this just dandy? I dearly love to eat my victuals along with my lady wife, but ain't nothing wrong with a guest or two to liven up the place every once in a while. Especially when I'm feeling a dang sight better than I have in, I don't even know how long. So how about it? Will y'all do me the honor of breaking bread with me and Cayenne here? Alrighty then, pull up a chair and let's chow down. Whoa there, hold on just a second, will you? I don't want no strangers around my table. Aw, come on now, darling. It ain't gonna hurt none to show a little hospitality. Don't pay her no mind, sit on down. But don't just stare at it, dig in. Wait! Nobody take a single bite! There's poison in your victuals, Mr. Lion, sir. That's what's been making you sick. What's gotten into you, girl? Who'd do such a thing like that to me? It was Miss Cayenne, sir. Your own wife. She's done put some strange liquid in there, and it... I think we've all heard just about enough out of you. Get in that kitchen right now. No, I won't. I know you poisoned Mr. Lion, and I got all the proof I need right here. Why, that's the little old bottle of my wife carries my medicine around in. No, sir, it ain't. This ain't no medicine. It's poison. The reason you ain't been getting no better is because Miss Cayenne's been keeping you dosed up on this awful stuff. Ooh-wee, ain't that a story? Well, Cayenne, is this true? You've been feeding me poison instead of medicine, girl? And putting it in my beloved victuals to boot? Oh, don't be so gosh darn ridiculous. Sure, that bottle belongs to me. Ain't no sense in denying that. But it ain't full of no poison. That there's medicine, I'd stake my life on it. Alrighty then. Go on ahead and stake it. Pop that stopper and gulp it down. That's enough, Cayenne. Things have gone on far enough this time. And who invited you here exactly? Can't you see we're busy here, Dill? Go on home. Get on home. He's right, Dill. You shouldn't be here. This doesn't have a thing to do with you. It surely does. Dan, I gotta come clean with you. That poison Cayenne's been giving you, I done made it. And she done made me make it. What in the... What are you saying? Are you out of your mind? Well now, You mean she really did? Don't that just beat all? Cayenne, I want you out of this house. You and your little accomplice here. And I don't want to see you. And don't stop when you get out of that door. I don't want to see either of y'all in this here town again. Happy now, girlie? Seems the least you could do is give me that bottle back. It is mine, after all. Guess we better make ourselves scarce, huh? But I even had the chance to pack my things. I ain't so sure you're gonna get one. We'll just have to pack up some supplies at the next town we get to. Come on down. I sure wish I hadn't been such a yellow belly. If only I could have stood my ground right there. That way, I could have heard all that was going on between Miss Chamomile and Miss Cayenne. Thank you for the host, Winchig. Oh, he's back in bed now. I never thought my darling wife would stab me in the back after all the years we'd been married. I still feel like I'm dreaming. Guess all that time she was making out, she loved me. She was plotting and a scheming. Boy, am I ever dumb. I don't know if that makes you dumb, buddy. Lovesick. Kind of a fool. Yeah. I think that's all that's happens in this town. I think. Might be wrong on that. So let's see if I got this straight. Lavender never stopped loving Carraway, and Miss Kaya never stopped loving Dill. But that don't make what she's done alright. No siree. Alright. I'm pretty certain that this is the end of the quest line, but let's stop in Dill's house just to be sure. There's a letter lying on the table. Read it. Son, I want to explain that your pa's been going through. There's somebody very dear to me who's fixing to make one heck of a mistake. I got no choice but to stop her before she goes too far. But after that, I may have to skip town. I hope you can forgive your old pa. Sometimes it seems to me I ain't ever done nothing for you except make trouble. I just want to say I'm sorry. I only wish there was still time to make things right with your ma. Poor old Lavender. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Your loving pa, Dill. How'd I end up with such a no-count pa as him? I knew I should have left town back when Ma did. I could have saved myself a whole lot of heartache this way. I'm sorry, son. No need to apologize, Ma. You just rest up and I'll go fix you something to eat. You know something, Ma? I've been thinking maybe you and me should go someplace far away. But what about your pa? I don't give a hoot about the old no-count son of a gun. He can stay right here and think on what he's lost. Might even do him some good. Come on now, you don't mean that. He'd be awful lonesome. Good, he don't deserve nothing better. Awful sorry. Got a little caught up in my thoughts there for a minute. My pa done skipped town and left nothing but a letter, see? Ain't exactly in the squarest frame of mind. I should talk to him again, just to be sure. Hello, Toonlunk! My pa skipped town, but I'm gonna stay here and help Herbie with the garden. I gotta say, I never saw this one coming. After all he put Ma through, it's hard to believe Pa had somebody he really cared about. And since way back then, too. Guess he must have been different back then. Anyhow, I hope he finally finds some happiness, even if he don't deserve none. Anyway, how's it going, Toonlunk? What you up to, my friend? Alright, let's go over here. Pretty sure that this is entirely blocked off. Oh, there's a cave up here. A treasure chest. I think in the present, this cave becomes a house. Ah, pirate's hat! Not better what I'm using, but it is better for rough. Haha. There we go. So yeah, Ruff currently right now is a mage. So what did everyone think of the Nintendo Switch presentation last night? I didn't see it, but I think the Switch is a great idea. I saw it. It's a bit expensive for me now. I might get one eventually, though. Hashtag Dragon Quest in the West. Dragon Quest X in the West. Hashtag Dragon Quest for me, too. Also, Nintendo is adorably cheesy. I'm not really interested in its games. Zelda looks great, of course, and voices, oh my god. The Mario game looks really cool as well. Alright, so I don't think there's anything in this cave. The monsters are running away from me though, that's hilarious. I don't think there's anything in here. Shit. Yeah, Zelda with voices is gonna be pretty cool. See you later. I wish they'd have given more spotlight to Dragon Quest games as well. But they did announce 4 games for the Switch, so hopefully Dragon Quest X gets a localization. And 11, obviously, because I want both. I don't think there's anything down there. If there is, you guys can correct me later. But for now, I'm gonna go explore Wilted Heart. But yeah, Dragon Quest X localization on the Switch would be a great idea to corner the Switch MMO market. "10 movies you can't watch twice." Well, to be fair, most movies, after you watch them once and actually sit through it, you are probably okay with seeing a second time. The metal slimes in this area, there are so many of them. And most, like last night, I had some that stuck around for 10 rounds because I was trying not to kill them. "7 platinum subs these you totally unlock if they didn't take forever." There's so many metal slimes in this area, so if you want a good place to level, if you're not concerned about job levels, come here. One of my viewers says that it's not a good place to level, but whatever. I don't want to kill this, so I'm just going to defend. Alright, let's see here. Can you run away, please? No. Fuck it, I'll just run. I don't even care. Silly likes getting platinum trophies. It's his favorite part of the game. Normally, I'd be all for going toe-to-toe with a metal slime. They're great EXP, but in this case, not so much, because if I level too much, I'll lose my ability to get job points, and I want job points. Because each area has a certain level cap on when you can get job points. Not so fast, Lavender. Them hills outside are crawling with critters. Hello, she slime. Say, you okay, Gooberry? You ain't hurt or nothing. What in the world is going on? Are you folks okay? Lavender, you better apologize to our visitors here, and you better do it right. That ain't fair. I didn't do nothing. It was stupid old Gooberry bumped into them. I'm telling you, Lavender, you best apologize right this minute or else. I'm awful sorry. I know I'm awful sorry too. I hope you can see it fit. I can forgive this little tyke. She didn't mean no harm. I can't help but wondering, have I seen you someplace before? Nah, forget it. I got you mixed up with somebody else. See, about 30 years back, I had somebody just like you doing me a real good turn. Anyhow, I don't matter now. Welcome to Wilted Heart. Why not take a little mosey around our herb garden? Kill the child. Wait first, Pa. I'm blasting through 7? I don't know about that. Okay, well, sure, it's a great success, this here herb garden. I heard he was the gardener since way back when he was young. He sure does know his onions, anyhow. The owner of this here garden is willing to share his tips for growing herbs with just about anybody who asks. There's a whole lot of folks come here just to learn how to grow healing herbs just like he does. This is a real powerful. Hey, how y'all doing? Sorry about that little accident back there. How about this herb garden, huh? Quite something, ain't it? Having a place like this was my dream ever since I was a knee-high to a grasshopper. Yep, my dream kind of came true. My only regret is that I never settled down with that special somebody. Truth is, little Lavender ain't the owner's real daughter. When her parents passed on, she didn't have no family left, so he adopted her, just like that. Say, wanna know something? My pa's name is Carraway. But guess what? He ain't my real pa at all. That don't mean he ain't nice, though. He loves me real good. Hi, Gooberry. Boing, boing, splatty, splat, splat. Goo, boing! Boing, so you agree. Orange beats blue any day. Gooray! Goops. Only Lavender's supposed to know I can speak. Let's make it our little secret, okay? If everyone found out, that would be a bad news. This here is Wilted Heart. The owner planted a teeny tiny herb garden way back when, and it grew from there. I ain't seen her lately, but till around 6 months ago, this nun from the Covenant up the way used to come down here real regular like. Told her she could take a look around the herb garden, but she was always too shy to come in. Time was folks be lining up to get their hands on the healing herbs. They grow here. Seems the medicines made out of them heal better than just about anything else there is out there. And that made them mighty popular. So Carraway, instead of giving away all his secrets, that is. Oh my god, that slime. Indeed. But yeah, I see what you mean to unlock. The metal slimes in this game are significantly stick around a lot more. There don't seem to be any particularly interesting books. I see the reality. I'll take that. The healing herbs, they grow here. Used to be bestsellers, let me tell you. The problem is, the owner done dang never everybody how to grow the darn thing. Now they don't sell nearly as well as they used to. Oh, but please don't go thinking I'm talking trash about the owner. No, he's the finest man you could ever wish to meet. Yeah, he's kind of like the Nikola Tesla of pants. Don't see any particularly interesting books. There don't seem to be any particularly interesting books. There don't seem to be any particularly interesting books. Cecily picks up the head gardener's journal and leaves through it. The little lady nun came down to the herb garden again today. She was staring at the boss, fit to burn a hole in him. So I invited her to come inside and be introduced, formal-like. Boy, howdy. You should have seen the look on her face. She turned tail and ran back to that old Covenant quicker than a scared rabbit. Well, let's go explore this house up here. I recall the night little Lavender came here for the first time. The heavens opened up like I'd never seen before. The poor kid was soaked to the skin, a bawling and a hollering about both her parents being gone. Ain't that dang near the saddest thing you've ever heard? What I heard, Carraway was fixing to take little Lavender up to the Covenant when they first found her. But then she done told her name, and out of nowhere he made up his mind to adopt the child. Guess it must have been his favorite herb or something. So she picks up a book entitled Herbs to Get You Through the Night and takes a close look. For a good night's sleep, place a sprig of lavender by your pillow. You can also try sipping an infusion of rose hips and chamomile leaves before bedtime. With any luck, you'll be dozing off before you know it. Y'all are tired? You're more welcome to rest up here. How's that sound? Alright then, y'all make yourselves at home now, you hear? That mango's name is Gooberry. another mini medal. Cool. I really want to get to the mini medal location because I feel like I should have gotten there by now. Did I just miss it? Another silver tiara. I feel like I just missed it. Those seem to be these particularly interesting books. Oh, so my FF11 viewers, not to worry. Silly and I defeated Rani and Raja, so next on Sunday we'll be able to go to complete the last few quests of Abyssi. Hopefully, we can defeat the final boss. Because he's got more of that gimmick bullshit that previous fights have. Seems just a Carraway, ain't no hurry to get married. Truth be told, I tried myself to fix him up with somebody, but he found out what I was doing and called the whole thing off. Guess he must have some reason or other why marriage ain't for him. Hey, strength suit, cool. Yay, 90 strength now. Yeah, see the resilience, alright. Well, now we'll go to Maribel then. Yeah, there we go. The way he's going on, it sounds like Carraway is going to stay single till the day he dies. I'm sure if he looked, he'd find someone who was prettier than Lavender, but he's got to take the bull by the horns. I don't think it's about prettiness, Maribel. Yeah, I didn't want to go back up the stairs. Let's go downstairs. There we go. Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? Mercury bandana. Ooh, that's actually good. That's actually really good. Alright, let's get 3 of those. Make my characters all nice and fast. Pretty sure it's an accessory too, so. There we go. Alright. I think we're done in this area. Let's go up to this way to Regret Rien Covenant. See, Pac-Man, I told you we'd run into more slimes. I don't think this house has ever had anything in it. Except for in that one slime area where it had a giant slime in it. I need to go back to Monster Haven as well, actually. So when I go back to the real present world, I'm gonna go to the Monster Haven first. See if it's changed. Hey, mini medal! I like it. Up the hill we go. Oh, there's a nun here. Just got an herb garden. Some kind of strange herb. Its petals are giving off a gentle glow. Those curious herbs you can see growing over there were tended by to every day by Sister Petula. May she rest in peace. Her only possession when she first came to the convent was a bag containing the seeds from which they grew. The diary in the chest of drawers. Read it. I know you would hate me for what I've done, abandoning my husband and son to come here. That is why I could never meet you. But believe me when I say that my love for you is as strong as it ever was. I hope you'll forgive me for watching over you from afar. Just as I once watched you back there among the blooms of the herb garden. So really, Lavender has been a creeper this entire time. So the Lavender tale is pretty sad, actually. I'll use a Thieves' Key, hell yeah. A Strength Ring. Oh, that's kind of funny. Welcome to Regret-Rien Covenant. We have turned our backs on the world and resolved to devote ourselves to the service of a higher power. This is where we grow strong, independent vegetables capable of making their own way in the world. As we watch them grow and develop each day, we give thanks to the spirit of the land in whose arms they are nurtured. If you recall, earlier in the game we did come here. This way looks like the grave of him. There's an affectionately worded epitaph to the deceased. It was Sister Pestula's dying wish that her grave be located on this spot. That's why she was laid to rest here in this lonely spot away from the fellowship and the support of other dear departed sisters. Oh bother, what with all the reminiscing? I completely forgot why I came out in the first place. I'm meant to be drawing water from the well. Cesar takes a closer look at the gravestone. It appears to belong to someone named Lavender. Read the inscription. Here I lie, watching over your garden for all eternity. Lavender, eh? I know that name, and so do you. You remember her, don't you? That's the one. Do you think it could really be her? Could be. The view is breathtaking, isn't it? You can even see the herb garden all the way down there at the base of the mountain. Sister Petula says she wanted to be buried here so that her spirit could continue to do what she loved best. Before she left us, she used to spend all her free time gazing down below, you see? It's kind of sad. Hi, Silky Kittens! I'm not too bad. As you can see, we are in the Wilted Heart area, the area that's kind of not in the present, but not in the past, as far back as when you first go here. It's kind of like in between those 2 points in time. Don't seem to be very interesting. There's something sticking up between 2 books. It's a list of all the supplies that are needed for the Covenant kitchen. It places a suspiciously heavy focus on herbs and candles. Those seem to be particularly interesting books. It's a book entitled An Introduction to Thyme-Honored Tradition of Herb Cultivation. The Beginner's Guide to Creating a Herb Garden. The pages look very well thumbed indeed. These are particularly interesting books. With the passing of time, words slowly fade from the page. I'm busy transcribing some of our oldest tomes to keep them alive for the new generation. As she drew her last breath, Sister Petula told us the inscription she wanted on her headstone. I wonder who in the world those words can have been meant for. Oh yeah, we'll save. Alright, search this room to the side here. Huh, the food in here and the Covenant's terrible and the portions are so small. Gosh, I miss Sister Petula's cooking. She really knew what she was doing with those herbs. Alright. It's a good time to reset the recording. Don't go anywhere, viewers. We've got more Dragon Quest VII.